For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 18 of the My Player series here on FIFA 17. We are in the transfer window. We have interest in us as well from a couple of teams. No bids as of yet though. We start with an away game against Leyton Orient on the 2nd of January. We have a game in just over a week's time against Stevenage on the 14th. So we hopefully will get a bid for us between now and the game against Portsmouth, which is of course where we'll end today's episode should unless any other games get scheduled between now and then, but they shouldn't do because I don't think we're still in any cup competitions. So Leyton Orient first, then Stevenage, and we'll run up to the 21st to see if we can get a transfer offer for us. If there is a transfer offer, there will be a vote in the description, but please do wait until you've watched the full video first before voting. If we do get an offer in for us, I'll be going through the situation at the team that comes in for us so that you guys get a good idea of whether it is a good or a bad move for me as a pro in this particular career. We actually, Leyton Orient's first opponents today are 2 points above us and 2 places above us. We're down in 7th now. We've not had a good run of form recently. Dropped out of the top 2 into the bottom of the playoff position. So we need to turn things around here if Cambridge United are going to get promoted this season. Obviously, I want to leave them in as best position as I possibly can if we are to move in this January transfer window. But fingers crossed we can do well personally. We can get goals, the team can get wins, and we'll get hopefully a half-decent offer for us as well. Do drop the video a like rating if you enjoy and subscribe to the channel too. If you haven't to this point, make sure you don't miss out on any further content. We are currently being scouted by Bordeaux, Las Palmas and now Derby County. That's been added to the list as of the last episode, although I started at Derby in a My Player series last year, so if Derby do bid for me, I probably won't even give you the option to send me to Derby because I'll probably just reject that. It'd be nice to play for a new team rather than one that we recently played for towards the end of FIFA 16. But let's jump into this game now, away from home against Leyton Orient, and see if we can't pick ourselves up a goal and 3 points. I'm taking the throw apparently. Alright, we'll give it there to Bradley Halliday, who gives it back to me. Get away from that defender. Give it here to Luke Berry. Make that run through the gap. But there's a lot of Leyton Orient defenders back here trying to stop us from getting a goal scoring opportunity. But we've turned the defender well there. Could aim for the bottom corner. In fact, it goes into the top. After just 5 minutes, we make it Cambridge United 1, Leyton Orient 0. That was an emphatic finish, wasn't it? Exactly the start we wanted from this game. Playoff challenging rivals. They're in 5th, we're in 7th, but we are 1-0 in front. That was a very good finish. Pleased with that. Berry into Core. Call for it. Get it through that gap. Help it on its way. We're in behind here with James Dunn, and he shot straight at the keeper, unfortunately. Keeper's going to come and claim that as well. We got an accomplishment there for long passing, was it? 50 key passes, I think that was. And we could have gotten ourselves an assist there as well. In fact, we could still, if we can find Barry Core here, which we have done, can he find a teammate and or myself again? No, he's been tripped. Nothing given, unfortunately. Well, 1-0 lead and close to 2. Unfortunately, James Dunn decided to shoot straight at the keeper rather than try and find a corner. Berry's got himself tackled there as well. So, yep, definitely staying at 1-0 for now. Mingoya. Tackled by Kennedy, but he'll keep running here, Mingoya. Piero on a hell of a run here, and he's still going. And he's still going. He's got support. Here's Luke Berry. Could turn and give it to Dan. In fact, gives it to me. I'll get the shot off. Oh, we've hit the bar. Berry calls underneath it, chests it down, and heads towards goal. When surely a volleyed finish would have guaranteed at least a harder save for the goalkeeper, if not a second goal. I can't believe that finessed effort has come back down off the woodwork. That would have been a gorgeous second goal. First one was impressive enough with a laced finish, and to have guided that one into the top corner the same way, or not necessarily the same way, but in similar fashion to the kind of lofted finessed finish we did in the previous episode, would have been in one hell of a run of top quality goal scoring form. Unfortunately, it came back off the woodwork and it wasn't to be. But never mind, we stay at 1-0 in front for now, and of both sides, we look definitely like the most likely to score the next goal in this game. To Blair Adams, called for it and he'll give it to me. We'll go through there to Luke Berry. Does well to hold on to it. Into Bradley Halliday. Into James Dunn. Looks for me. We're in the box. I'll go for a left-footed finish. On target. 40th shot on target of our career, in fact. Curve has gone up 1. A couple of accomplishments here today so far. This is a really good episode for us to this point. Released a good first half. I didn't quite read that cross, sadly. And it's going to be a simple save for Cizak, the goalkeeper. That's, well, it's half-time, in fact. That's a very good half for us. It would have been nice to have perhaps stretched the lead to 2 and or 3. But never mind, just the one for us so far. A couple of really good efforts, one off the bar, one well saved by the keeper. Barry Corr could have had one too. James Dunn could have had one. We are dominant here away from home against Leyton Orient. We'll try and continue that in the second half. And no, oh, it's a great ball in. And the volleyed finish. Well, I don't even know whether that was headed in, but Will Norris felt the need to clutch it there. 10 minutes into the second half, Orient have the first chance. Wasn't, well, actually, to be fair, it probably was quite clear-cut. All he had to do was get a decent connection, and surely that was going to be 1-1. But real scuffed finish that actually caused Will Norris a little bit of concern there, scrambling away to try and stop it from finding its way into the bottom corner. That's a great ball across to Piero Mingoya. Not entirely too sure how he's ended up with so much space over there, but they win it back, Leyton Orient, looking like they might stand a chance of getting themselves back into this if they can continue to create chances of that quality. But they're definitely going to have to start taking them a little bit better. Here's Luke Berry. I'm here waiting, and he'll get it to me. Medialito's the obvious pass there. Oh, that would have been a really nice one too if he could have found me. He could have found a second goal, but we don't need it because there goes the final whistle. It's 3 points. After a pretty electric first half, we had ourselves a 1-0 lead and then just really held on to it in the second period. They had a chance at the beginning of the second half to try and get an equaliser, but other than that, they didn't really threaten, and we didn't really threaten to extend it, to be completely honest. But I'm very pleased with 3 points and a good personal performance too, putting ourselves in the shop window very well with a good finish, a good overall performance as well, an 8.4. In fact, we are getting closer and closer to that 73 rating that we're looking for. See, Leyton Orient just didn't really do much in that game. Just have a quick look at my player performance. You can see 86% pass accuracy from 26 passes, one of which was key. That you saw there a moment ago. 3 shots in total, 1 off target, which was the one that hit the bar, 1 on and 1 goal. So 3 shots in total. And to be fair, I don't think hitting the bar should count as off target personally, because if you can hit the bar and go in, then that has to surely count as on target. It's just in that particular instance, it hit the bar and came out, but never mind. It was a decent finessed effort, but sadly didn't go into the back of the net. We'll advance now as far as the Stevenage game, but if there's a transfer offer between now and then, I will show you that first. We have a transfer offer for us. It's from Cardiff City in the Championship. Now, let's have a look and see where they are in the league to see what sort of chance that might be to play at Championship level. Do you think we could play at Premier League level? I'll have a look and see how they're getting on in the league. Then what I'll actually do, something that we implemented last year, is I have 2 files for my save. I have one save and then I have a backup save just in case I accidentally overwrite one of the saves. So what I'll do is I'll save on one of the saves and then we'll go and actually accept the move to Cardiff and see what happens. They're currently 7th in the Championship. You can see right there with 11 wins from 25 games. They are a full 13 points off the top 2 though, which are the automatic promotion spots. Aston Villa and Fulham currently occupy those, with Newcastle hot on their heels. So we'd be looking for potentially a playoff place with Cardiff. So what we'll do, we will save on one of these backup files, and then we'll accept the offer at Cardiff, have a look at their squad, see what we think of it, see what competition would be like for places, see what formation they play and would play us in, and then you guys can make an educated decision as to whether you want me to accept or reject the offer. There will be a straw poll vote in the comment section down below, so once we've had a look through this, do click it and head over and vote, because obviously I will then act on it in the next episode. You'll be seeing this Tuesday, so I will act on it on Thursday, or in Thursday's episode, whether you want me to accept the offer and go to Cardiff, or stay at Cambridge for now, reject the Cardiff offer, and wait for a different team to come in for me. We do have interest in us from a number of other teams. I'll actually reload the other save after we've had a look at this. You can see which other teams are interested in me. So far we know Derby, we know Bordeaux, or we know Las Palmas, but there might be a couple others as well. Cardiff, though, clearly interested in us, as they've offered for us. They've welcomed me to the team there. Let's have a look at the squad report and see what their starting lineup looks like. Ben Wilson in goal, 56 rated goalkeeper, not too sure about that. Ashley Richards at right back, Lee Peltier as a right back as well, probably playing centre back though. Sean Morrison and Matthew Connolly, a centre back. Oh no, what? They're playing 5 at the back then, maybe, perhaps. 2 right backs, 2 centre backs and a left back. Aaron Goodison, Peter Whittingham, Joe Rawls, Anthony Pilkington and Ricky Lambert are at the club. So are they playing a 5-3-2 by the looks of things? With regards squad ranking, we are the would be, should we accept this bid, the 4th highest rated player at the club. However, 2 of the other higher rated players are actually strikers. And it actually ranks Anthony Pilkington above me in the rivals tab here. So whether we'd get first team football or not is questionable. We will advance as far as their next game and see if we are selected in the starting lineup. You can see they're also looking... oh no, that is the article about me, isn't it? I was going to say they're looking for another striker, but no, that's me. Right, so have we been selected for this game against Bristol City? We'll find out in a moment. We'll also find out what formation they play here at Cardiff. As it loads now. Yes, I know those. You just showed me them a moment ago. Right, I have been selected, and we are being played in a formation that is a 5-3-2, alongside Anthony Pilkington with 3 midfielders behind us and 5 at the back. Is that the sort of team you guys want me to be playing in? Let me know in the comments section down below which way you voted. And, of course, like I say, check the straw poll and vote there. Let's reload the other save and we will have a look at what other clubs might potentially be interested in us and potentially be bidding for us at some point in the not too distant future if you decide to reject the offer for Cardiff City. This is the first opportunity we've had in this save at all to have this kind of transfer vote situation. This is what I do every single time that I have bids come in for me, so those of you that have been with me for a while will be aware of that. We've also we've got Bordeaux, Las Palmas, Derby, Cardiff, Aston Villa, Lille and Queen's Park Rangers all have expressed an interest in us so far in this save. Do let me know in the comments section down below whether you think I should accept this bid to Cardiff or reject it and wait for another bid. It is completely up to you. I will act on the outcome of the straw poll that's in the description down below. Click on the link. You can open it on your mobile as well if you're watching on a handheld device, etc. So you can vote even if you're not watching on PC. So do make sure you do, and I will take or I will act upon the result of that vote in the next episode. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this series. The, of course, Everton Career Mode series that is ongoing. And there will be some Ultimate Team content coming to you soon over the next few days. And hopefully some Football Manager streams as well. But for now, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next time.